This is the Dzogchen Sunday Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. For multiple decades, I spent about 8 hours a day, almost every day, studying, practicing, mastering, and reverse engineering the teachings and techniques of each school of meditation so that you would not have to. It is Ahsoka Tano early Thursday morning. Come, let us meditate like a Jedi. Together, let's practice Green Heroine's Easy Tantra. There's a lot of techniques, so to keep from becoming overwhelmed, let's consult an outline. We begin and end with a passive contemplation, first of emptiness and then of kindness. These two are known by many names, including Mahayoga. We then proceed to meditations of clarity and bliss, known respectively as Hatha Yoga and Ana Yoga. I mention this just so you know I'm not making this shit up. Quick check to the left. Let's see what's going on. Good morning, Foreskin 67. Let's see. Invite and invite. The wisdom of letting go comprises the first fold of the Buddha's eightfold path of enlightenment. Just to remind you that Tantra is not hocus pocus, simply the audio-visual version of Sutra. As we relax into the exhalation, all the stressful circumstances or lots we saw during our previous inhalation. Whoops, wrong button. Sorry, Zay. Didn't mean to hit the old co-host thing, but you're welcome to hang out if you wish. Could feel as non-graspable, empty, or void as an archetype's real or imagined paradise, Pure Land, or Vati, comprised only of light. During our inhalation, we silently and mentally recite the 8-syllable synopsis of that which I just explained. During our exhalation, we physically relax as best we can while striving to chant the 10-syllable mantra 3 times per breath for a total of 4 breaths. Om Tare Dure Dure Suwa, Om Tare Dure Dure Suwa, Om Tare Tare Dure Suwa. Om Tare Tare Dure Suwa, Om Tare Tare Dure Suwa, Om Tare Tare Dure Suwa. Om Tare Tare Dure Suwa, Om Tare Tare Dure Suwa, Om Tare Tare Dure Suwa. Om Tare Tare Dure Suwa, Om Tare Tare Dure Suwa, Om Tare Tare Dure Suwa. As we relax into our exhalation, all the stressful bodies or forms we felt during our previous inhalation could feel as non-graspable, empty, or void as an archetype's real or imagined body, deva, or yadam comprised only of lights. By the way, I keep using the word stressful. Think of it this way. The first passive contemplation helps us to pole vault or leap over dread, and the final passive contemplations help us to pole vault or leap over desire. Let's continue. As we relax into our exhalation, all the stressful bodies or forms we felt during our previous inhalation could feel as non-graspable, empty, or void as an archetype's real or imagined body, deva, or yadam, comprised only of light. As we breathe in, let us silently and mentally recite forms like yadam, felt yet empty. Om Tadi Tadi Tudi Sawa, 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 Om Tadi Tadi Tudi Sawa. As we relax into our exhalation, all the stressful relationships, communication, or speech we heard during our previous inhalation could feel as non-graspable, empty, or void as an archetype's real or imagined speech or mantra comprised only of light. Speech like mantra, heard yet empty. This is the essence of Madhyamaka. Om Tadi 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 Sawa, 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 Om Tadi 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 Sawa. We now come to the fourth of four. As we relax into our exhalation, all our stressful perceptions, emotions, intentions, cognitions, memories, imaginings, or minds we noticed during our previous inhalation could feel as non-graspable, empty, or void as an archetype's mind symbolized by a syllable or bija comprised only of light. And now the 8-syllable synopsis, minds like bija, clear yet empty. So clear means lucid. That means we're able to be aware of our perceptions, emotions, intentions, thoughts, memories, and imaginings. As opposed to when you wake up from a dream and the dream fades, you can no longer recall it. That's not clear. Let's continue. Om Tadi 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 Sawa, 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 Om Tadi 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 Sawa. Quick check to the left. Let's see what's going on here. Say hi to Gordon Anastali. Hello, Gordon. All right, here we go. Quick reminder, the moment you have a specific question about the philosophies or techniques that support mindfulness meditation, do not hesitate to type your question in great detail in the chat window, for I tend to check for questions about once every 13 minutes or so. In preparation for clarity and letting go, let us chant the Lama of Teacher Come to this crown. Remember, the bronze represents us, the meditator, and the red image represents the essence of all the teachings, as well as those who have mastered them. Teacher, come to this crown. Teacher, come to this crown. Teacher, come to this crown. As we passively notice air entering our nostrils, let us silently and mentally recite the verb watch. As we silently and mentally feel air exit our nostrils, let's try this again. As we passively notice air exiting our nostrils, let us silently and mentally recite the verb rest. Or in other words, as we relax into our exhalation, whatever peaceful or turbulent emotions, whatever peace or fear we might have watched during our previous inhalation, could feel as if it was melting into the simplicity of just emotion. Good morning, Ryan. We're now going to shift gears to mindfulness and meditation of bliss and letting go. As a preliminary practice, we'll recite the Lama which invites our subtle energies into our chest. We do this by reciting Teacher blend with this mind. 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 As we passively notice our chest swell with breath, silently and mentally we could recite the verb feel. As we passively notice our chest subtly sink as gently we exhale, silently and mentally we could recite the verb rest, or in other words, as we relax into our exhalation, whatever hate or love we could have felt during our previous inhalation could feel as if it was melting into the simplicity of just emotion. We're now going to shift gears to and passively contemplate the union of love and letting go, wherein we bring our personal needs and desires into manifesting's path of universal love. We begin with mental kindness, which is the second fold of the Buddha's eightfold path of enlightenment. May each being's experience of the mental now be as joyful as the mind of an archetypical Buddha, symbolized by a bija seed syllable. As we breathe in, we silently and mentally recite the six-syllable synopsis, bija joy for all minds. As we exhale, we physically relax as best we can, while striving to chant this 10-syllable mantra 3 times per breath for a total of 4 breaths. Om Tade Dade Duriswa, 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 Om Tade Dade Duriswa. So we're practicing love and letting go. As we breathe in, we are reciting the words of wishing love. As we breathe out, we are relaxing into release. Om Tade Tade Duriswa, 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 Om Tade Tade Duriswa. Interpersonal kindness constitutes the third fold of the Buddha's eightfold path of enlightenment. May we each, let's try this again. May each being's experience of the interpersonal now be as peaceful as the speech of an archetypical Buddha symbolized by a mantra. Mantra peace for all speech. Om Tade Dade Duriswa, Om Tade Dade Duriswa, Om Tade Dade Duriswa, Om Tade Dade Duriswa, Om Tade Tade 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 Duriswa. Physical kindness is the fourth fold of the Buddha's eightfold path of enlightenment. Let us lovingly wish that each being's experience of the physical now be as healthy as the form of an archetypical Buddha symbolized by a yidam, such as green Tara. Yidam health for all forms. Om Tade Dade Duriswa, Om Tade Dade Duriswa, Om Tade Dade Duriswa, Om tare do dare do re so wa. 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 Excuse me. It is circumstantial kindness that constitutes the fifth fold of the Buddha's eightfold path of enlightenment. Let us lovingly wish that each being's experience of the circumstantial now be as fortunate as the lot of an archetypical Buddha symbolized by a paradise, pure land, or vati. Vati boon for all lots. Om tare du dare du re so wa. 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 Having sat for the better part of an hour, it might feel refreshing to perform what I like to describe as spiritual squat thrusts. In our compassion, may we long to free all beings from the toxic tyranny of dread, desire, and delusion, metaphorically known as the three mental poisons. In our pragmatism, may our liberation of all others be fueled by the three wish-fulfilling jewels of following the Buddha's example, applying his instructions, and cooperating with his students. So you are welcome to join me as we conversationally recite the 8-syllable synopsis of what we just explored. I'm going to take a moment to adjust the camera, so beware of sudden camera movement if you are prone to motion sickness. Oh, 1 second. Here we go. Okay. Oh, all the way up. Woof. Woof. Okay, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Oh. May we free all through the, oops, try that again. Through the three jewels all the way up. May we free all through the three jewels. May we free all through the three jewels. Whoops, I should have angled it like that, huh? Sorry, guys. That's on me. You have taken your first step into a much larger world. If you feel that I have earned it, you could give this live stream a thumbs up. You could even help support this channel. For Meditate Like a Jedi is made possible thanks to the generosity of viewers just like you. In approximately 11 hours, I would very much like to return to lead today's dusk practice of Meditate Like a Jedi. And if you are as geeky as me, may the Force be with you always.